Okay. Now, one core thing that you need to do is when you are given access to your email, the first thing you do is you set your subscription. How do you set it then? When you open your Gmail account on your PC, just click on settings here. When you click on settings, then you click on see all settings right over here. So this interface is open. Your subscription can only be set on PC and not on your mobile phones. Okay. Now, when you open this interface here, make sure you don't tamper with anything at the top side. Leave it. Just scroll down and you see it here known as signature. So Gmail calls it signature, but traditionally we call it subscription. So this is the box. All you have to do is just click on create new. Put a name on it. Maybe your name is Najat. So you just say Najat. Then you put in what you want to put in. So maybe you say that, okay, maybe for you, you want to conclude your emails with best regards. You type it there, put comma there, hit enter. Then you come and write your name. Maybe your name is Najat Tego. Then when you are done, you want us to know the job you are doing. Maybe co-founder of AM Widows Group. Okay, I hope we can all see what I'm doing. Then when you
Yes,
are done,
please.
maybe you want us to know your phone number. So maybe your phone number is +233 2078505563. You put it there. If you want to put your website there too, you put it there. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm supposed to touch on is, so for instance, maybe your website is www.af.org. You type it there. If you want to add maybe your motto or any inspirational quote, you can add it. Now, when you are done typing all these things, the next thing you now have to do is you have to format what you've written. What do I mean by formatting? So, for instance, maybe you put your LinkedIn account link here, www.linkedin.com/awudu That's the link to your LinkedIn profile. And then the link to your Instagram. You've included all these so-called links over there. All right. This is what you do. You copy the link that you've typed there, then you cut it. Okay. You cut. You type it there, you copy, then you cut. You type it, you select it, then you cut. Then you come to this button here, insert link. So you will have this interface here. So for instance, if the link I want to put in that signature or subscription is maybe my LinkedIn link, all I have to put a name, all I have to do is put a name there, here, LinkedIn, like this. Then you come and paste the link directly over here like this, and you are done. So immediately you press OK, you see that it will turn into this, as you can see here. You can zoom if you can't see clearly. Let me see if I can enlarge the screen. Okay, I think this is better, right? So you see that immediately you press OK, it appears like this in your subscription. Now maybe I want to also include another link. Let's say my Instagram account. Okay, so all I have to do is maybe copy it from somewhere or type it here first if I don't want to really stress myself. Instagram.com slash nakloku, maybe that's your name. You just copy it, you select, then you cut. You come and click on this button here, which is insert link. You have this interface. So the name of the link or the website. So maybe that's my Instagram account. I type here Instagram. Then you paste the link here. Then you see. You see that it will appear right over here like this. Okay, so I think I made a mistake with this one. That's why it's turned this way. So you see that it will appear right over here like this. The same applies to websites. The same applies to phone number. If I don't want to put my phone number, type it directly there, and I want them to just click on phone. Okay, so all I have to do is just come here. You go to insert phone. You put the number here without the plus. You press OK, and then you have the phone directly over there. So when they click, the same applies to WhatsApp. But for if you want to input your WhatsApp number in your email, what you have to do is just open your WhatsApp app. When you open it, then you just click on share number. So what WhatsApp does is when you click on share number, you get access to your WhatsApp link directly. When you get it directly, then all you have to do is you have to, you get me, um copy it. So I'll make a demonstration for you to understand. Um Good. Just a minute. I'm going to share that screen right now. Okay. Can you see my phone screen? Good. Can you see my phone screen?
Yeah,
Good.
please. Yes.
Yes. So if you want to get the link to your WhatsApp, okay, where you can go and paste it, do you understand? In your email or anywhere that you find yourself, all you have to do is open your WhatsApp. Then you just go to settings. When you go to settings, you will see this button here, share. Hmm? Then you just copy link like this. Okay? Then you go and paste it there. Or you can click share link and decide how you want to, you get me, share it whatsoever. It's still the same thing. All right. That is how you do and get your WhatsApp link directly into your email. Now, do you understand till this point? All right, good. So after you've pasted the link to your WhatsApp in the through the insert link box, you just type here WhatsApp and you insert it. Then you now come and select everything that you've done. Then you choose the type of font that you want to use. Maybe you want to use a stylish one like this. You choose it, okay? It will make your signature or subscription look like this, which is very beautiful. You can pick that one. But usually for formal, we always advise you to use the sans serif. If the size is too small, you can if the size is too small, you can choose it over here. You get me? Small, large, huge. Then when you are done, maybe you want to add colors. Maybe you want this to be color blue. Okay. You want this to be color blue. You can just do that right over here. So text color, yellow, and you see that the color has turned into yellow. Now, if you have a logo, maybe you have a very nice logo and you want to include it in your signature, that's fine. You just come to the bottom here, click on insert image. All your images will open. Then you can just select this logo like this. Select, and then you see that your logo will appear at the bottom. Fe, fe, fe. Mm? So this is it. So you can just pick the size like this or medium, and then you are good to go. Your logo will appear. This is not the transparent. That's why it's behaving this way. All right. Do we have any question at this point? So now I'm sure you might be wondering what is the essence of doing this. So let me show you how it looks like when you do it that way. So what begins to happen is, should you be drafting any email and you send it to someone, all they have to do is just this link that you've given. When they click on it immediately, it will take them directly to your LinkedIn account straight up, just like what you see right now. If they click on this, it will take them to Instagram. If they click on the name of the business, it will take them directly to the page of your business. If you click on Facebook, it is going to directly take you to the Facebook page, the same as WhatsApp. So you can play around with it any way that you want. All right. Now that you are done designing your signature, now the basic thing that you need to capture when it comes to emailing is the first of all the practices and the features of emailing itself. Now, the first rule of emailing is never put in the recipient address before typing the email itself. Always leave the recipient address blank first. Finish composing your email. Now, the before I compose my email, definitely there must be a subject. Always when you are crafting your email, let the subject be direct enough. If it is an internship application you are sending, just write internship application like this. Avoid making it capital unless you know you're a big person. If you're a small person, don't capitalize it. So you can always just title it internship application. If you know the role of the internship opportunity you are looking for, let's say if you know they have an open role, maybe IT, maybe production, then you can add the role in the subject side that okay, production department, or maybe just production. Then you leave it like that and then quickly come to compose your email. The first, the second rule when it comes to emailing is this: if the email is a friendly email, then you can start it with hello. But if it is a formal email, then don't go using hello. All you have to do is just say dear, then you put the first name of the person you are emailing. So maybe if I'm emailing Dinah, you don't do dear Mrs. Dinah or dear Madam Dinah. No, dear Dinah, and that is it. If you feel the person is too big for you and you are scared and you don't want to and find yourself being offensive, then you can just type their full name, dear Diana, maybe bio, okay? Then you put a comma there, then you move to the next line. Now, when you are moving to the next line in emailing, don't just move to the next line and leave it there. Add another space again so that there will be that gap. Now, when you give that gap, the first sentence you write or introduction to any email is what? I trust this email finds you well. It is one standard everybody has been using. You just have to type, I trust this email. You see that the email itself will start suggesting, then you just click finds you well. You can also begin it with trust this email finds you well. You can, if you want to be so friendly, you can then add, I trust this email finds you well in this what? If maybe it is about climate change, you can say that in this crucial climate change moment we are in Ghana, but it's too long. So you can just go with I trust this email finds you well. Full stop. You go to the next line again, give another space. Then whatever the email is about, go straight to the point. I am applying, or I wish to apply for the intern role in your esteemed, or you can just say in your company. Then if you've told them the exact reason why you are emailing, then you have any excess thing, then you come and type it. So the excess can be, I am a current student of maybe UDS studying computer. Oh, okay. The screen is too small. Okay. Is this bigger enough? All right. Yeah, I think this bad. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So then you add maybe I am a current student of UDS studying computer science. Full stop. Then if you've attached a picture or any other document to the email, then you just say, please find attached to this email. So whatever it is, if it is pictures or document, then you just say documents for your perusal. Then you leave it there, full stop. Then you conclude, always conclude your emails with looking forward to hearing from you, and you are good to go. That should be enough. Because you've already done the signature, best regards, and the logo and everything is already there, you are done. Then you are good to go. Hmm? So right after you are done composing this email, then you then come and attach your files. So to use the attach button, this is the attach button here. You just click on it, then you select the so-called file that you want to, you get me, attach. Then you have them attached to your email automatically here, neatly like this. It is after you've attached your files and everything, and you are rest assured that you are done with all your corrections whatsoever. That is when you come to the recipient section. Now, when it comes to emailing, there are three things you need to pay attention to all the time. We have two, CC and BCC, and I'm going to explain what each and every one of them, you get me, is used for. If you are sending an email to one individual and the email is an email which does not require the person to take a decision in their own capacity, then you use the to. So maybe you are sending an email to Jennifer, and Jennifer is not going to take any decision about on this so-called email whatsoever. It's just maybe you are informing her about something, maybe an event or anything, and you are just informing her, nothing more. Then you can just use the to. Okay. If, as you are sending it to her, it was your boss who delegated that duty to you, that as say, please send this email to this person for me, then it means your boss must be in copy of it. Basically, you are trying to copy your boss so that if it goes through, he or she will know that indeed the email has gone through. And if there is any response, when the response comes, your boss will directly see it. And if she has anything to say about it, she can also, you get me, say it. So the two only, if you want to use two only, then it means the email is going to someone who is not going to take a decision on the email that you've sent. And as you are sending the email, if you are sending the email and it was based on a task by someone, or it is based on an agreement you had with maybe one of your superiors or your partners, then you must keep them in copy so that tomorrow when there is any legal issue whatsoever, or when you are not around and they come to the office, they will be able to, you get me, to answer. Another scenario is sometimes if you are sending the email to someone in another organization and that email is so important that the person may have to take a specific decision, it can be something related to money, payment, or check or anything, then it means you have to keep that organization you are sending it to, someone over there, in copy. So, for instance, if I'm sending an email to another organization and it is something about payment, and I'm sending it to the accountant and not the office, you are sending it to a human being, you get me, not the office, which is maybe department at or transport at, then it means as I've put the person's name there, I must keep the office in copy, either the office or the person's boss in copy, so that if tomorrow the person comes to deny that you didn't give them this, you didn't give them that, you didn't do this and this, you understand, you'll be in the safe hand. Especially when you are dealing with money, always try your best to have someone in copy of emails. So if it is money you are supposed to pay to the people, you are sending it to someone there, keep the department in copy or someone who is superior over there in copy, so that when there is any issue, you can find yourself on the safe side. If your boss, you are working for someone, they tell you that send an email to someone and keep me in copy, this is how you do it. Now, the next thing I want to touch on is what we call the blind carbon copy, that's BCC. So you've noticed that sometimes when you apply for opportunities, the email comes and you ask yourself, you people are about 100, does it mean that they took time to send this email to 100 people? No. What they did was they used what we call the blind carbon copy. Now, what the blind carbon copy does is it allows you to send emails to a lot of people without having to manually come and copy and paste the email or repeat the emails at all. So all you have to do is when you come to the blind copy, maybe I'm sending the email to Najat Abdul. Okay. uh, Let's say I'm sending the email to this person and I want to send that same email to maybe another person, but I don't want the other person to know that I have sent it to someone else. All I have to do is use the blind carbon copy. So when you are working for any organization, maybe they tell you to send congratulatory email to maybe 100 people. This is how you do it. You put their emails in the blind carbon copy. You don't put anything in the to section. Just put it in the blind carbon copy, and then that is it. So we are going to run a demo. Doris, what is your email address?
D dbio dot 2001@gmail.com.
Eh, all of you go and create new emails and use your real names for your emails. If your name is Doris Bio, your email must be Doris Bio or doris.bio@gmail.com. Okay?
Yeah, I have one too.
You have what?
I have one with my name, my full name.
That's fine. So always use that one.